So we are at Kidani Village at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and this is a room tour of a deluxe villa. Now this is going to be a little different than most of your room tours because typically you see these and they are completely clean. We've actually been here for a couple of days. It's sort of lived in, but I thought that'd be helpful for you to see what it looks like after a few days. What would it look like with your stuff in here when you come? So let's take a look. So as you're coming in the door, the first thing you're going to see is a small kitchenette, and there is a microwave, coffee maker, a sink, there's some paper towels, a few coffee packets there, filters for the coffee maker. They do give you a dish soap towel and a sponge and some paper coffee cups. The villas, the studios still only have paper plates, bowls, plastic silverware, and paper cups. If you're in a one bedroom, you are going to get full standard dishes there. Down below, there is a small fridge with a small freezer, but I wouldn't expect you, I mean, they're really not that great for keeping frozen items in. They just don't get that cold. But for keeping water, soft drinks, anything there, they work out well. Underneath the sink is the garbage can. So as we come around into the room, you'll see you've got recycle on this side. And you may ask, what is that blue tote there? That's the owner's locker. I'll tell you about that in a moment. So over to your right, as you walk in the hallway, you do have the bathroom. There's just a single vanity with some storage below. You can see some of our things in here because we've been in the room for a few days. Over on the right-hand side, this is a full-length mirror. Behind that door is your toilet. And over on this side, you have the bathtub with a shower. And there's a line there to dry things. You can pull across and dry swimsuits, whatever you want to put on there. You will see some nice little animals there in the tile work, which is really nice. They do have the lockdown H2O products, body wash, conditioner, and shampoo. So continuing from the bathroom, you have a small closet here with a safe. You can see some of our clothes there. There's an ironing board, and there are extra pillows and blanket for the pull-out bed. Continuing on into the room, there is a storage cabinet here, a little closet space. And we're only here for a couple of days, so we don't have anything in there. Door closes on us. But you can see you do have some hangers. You have space here on this side. Typically, if we're traveling for a longer period of time, we've got more luggage. We store our luggage in this area. But this trip, it's just me and my son, and we're here just for a couple of days. So we just have a small carry-on and a backpack that we've left here on the luggage valet. You have the television here on a bureau with some power plugs and USB underneath the shelf there. Television is one of the smart TVs, so you can connect your streaming device to it. So your phone, you can stream content from your phone. You can't stream YouTube, but you can stream pretty much everything else. And there are a few drawers there below with a cabinet at the bottom. Moving around, you do have a table here. There's my son. He's playing a Switch. Pokemon. Yep. And you see we've got a small table with 2 chairs, great for dining. And then a mirror above with a light there in the corner. Now coming around to this side of the room, we'll talk about the outside in a moment, which is probably the best thing about staying here at Animal Kingdom Lodge. But you do have a sofa with 2 tables, those split apart, and can use them in different areas of the room. The sofa is a pull-out sofa, like I mentioned a moment ago. The bed is, you know, it's a pull-out sofa. It's not the best. It's not going to be great for teenagers or adults. For small children, it works really well. But I would say the Animal Kingdom is in dire need of the Murphy beds that you see in a lot of the other DVC villas. So hopefully one day they will renovate here and get that added. So there is one nightstand on one side of the queen size bed. There is no nightstand on the other side. There is a power outlet, so you can plug your phone in. What we often do when my wife and I are here is we take one of the little small tables over here and we move it into that corner so that we can plug our phone in there. But on this nightstand, you do have a power outlet with a couple of USBs. Now we travel with this adapter here that has several plugs in. I think there's 3 power outlets. There are 2 USBs and 1 USB-C. Got that on Amazon, it's great. And we keep that in our owner's locker, which I'll talk about here in just a moment. So that is inside the room. It's large enough, especially for a small family or for 2 like we have this weekend, which is me and my son. And so outside is probably one of the best things about Animal Kingdom. So we are in a Deluxe Studio Villa with a Savannah view. There are standard view rooms here which overlook a parking lot. Some of the standard views on the other side do have a bit of a Savannah view, but you can't be guaranteed that. You may end up looking at cars in the parking lot. But if you book a Savannah view, you are guaranteed to get a view of the Savannah. Now today there are not a lot of animals out here. If you look over in the foreground or in the background there, you'll see a couple of wildebeest and some sort of antelope maybe, I'm not sure. But they are laying there taking a rest, and there are some birds in the background. So you may see giraffe or ostriches. As a matter of fact, you can see walking right there is an ostrich. And I don't see any other animals out there today. It's kind of quiet. It's stormy day today in the Disney World area. And so the animals are kind of taking it easy, I suppose. So let's talk about this little blue tote here. This is an owner's locker. And you can see the website there, ownerslocker.com. There's a telephone number. We're not affiliated with them or sponsored by them, but we love this little tote. So we keep this here in the Orlando area. They store it for us between trips, and when we come to Disney World, they will bring it over to our hotel that we're staying at, and they'll pick it up at the end. And this allows us to travel really lightly. As you saw earlier in the video, we travel with just a small carry-on and a backpack because we keep a lot of things in the owner's locker here in the Orlando area. Now, you don't have to be a DVC owner to use an owner's locker. They're not affiliated with Disney World at all. They just call it an owner's locker. If you are a DVC owner, you will get a discount. And you don't have to even be traveling to Disney World to use the owner's locker or staying on Disney property. They deliver to most of the hotels in the Orlando area. So if you're staying at Universal or staying near SeaWorld, they will deliver your owner's locker to you there as well. Inside, take the top off, take a look in. We keep all sorts of things in here. So we've got some Ziploc bags for storage. There's snack bags, sandwich bags, quart-sized bags. We have a water pitcher because if you've been to Orlando, you know the water tastes not that great out of the tap. So we keep a filter here that we can just throw in the fridge. We've got some cooling fans, we've got swim shoes, we've got some glasses and cups, cooking spray, suntan lotion, umbrellas, ponchos, soap, toothbrushes, toothpaste, everything that we need that we don't want to carry back and forth with us on every single trip, we keep here in the owner's locker. So fees on this, about $5 to $10 a month, something like that. But again, go to their website and look at the prices. I forget. They have different plans that will include all of it, everything from unlimited deliveries to a small number of deliveries to just one delivery a year. And then you pay over for each delivery over whatever your minimum is. But we love the owner's locker. It allows us to travel very lightly, and we don't have to fly things back and forth from across the country every time we come to Disney World. So that is a review of the Deluxe Studio Villa at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, Kidani Village. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, be sure to ask them in the comments, subscribe and like, and we'll be back soon with more content.